Okay, so let's look at two things, ions and how an atom becomes an ion, and then electron configuration. Both of these are based on the premise that in every atom you have a nucleus, and in the nucleus are protons and neutrons, and then in orbitals are electrons. Now, we know that the orbitals of electrons can only hold so many, and the first orbital can hold 2, and the second orbital can hold 8, and the third orbital, or energy level, can also hold 8. So if you're asked what the ion for magnesium is, it's going to look like something like this. What is happening here? Okay. Okay, so if we have magnesium and we want to know about magnesium's ion, the first thing we're going to ask ourselves is, what is magnesium's atomic number? Because that tells us about how many electrons it has. And magnesium has 12 electrons, all right? So it has 12 electrons. That means it also has 12 protons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it also has 12 electrons, which are negatively charged. Now, remember we just talked about this, this order of our electrons. So our first level holds 2 electrons. Our next level holds 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the level after that will also hold 8 electrons. But oh look, magnesium only has 2 to fill up this whole big orbital. So this is not very stable for magnesium. Therefore, it would like to lose these 2 electrons. The alternative would be to gain 6 electrons to fill this up. Well, it seems to me it's easier to lose 2 than it would be to gain 6. So what's going to happen is magnesium is going to lose 2 electrons. Now, we'll talk later about where those electrons are going to go. But either way, it's now lost 2 electrons. So now it's no longer neutral. See, it was balanced before, right? Every positive had a negative. Those charges canceled out. And so overall, it had no charge. But now it's got these 2 positive charges. And that's what makes it an ion. So magnesium's ion, we write Mg, the symbol, and then we write 2 plus, because overall it's got 2 more protons than it does electrons. So this is the ion of magnesium. Now, similarly, we can go look at the other side of the periodic table, and let's say we look at chlorine. Chlorine's atomic number is 17. Oh, let's pick fluorine. That sounds easier. It's got less to draw. All right, fluorine has an atomic number of what? Fluorine's atomic number is 9. So it's got a total of 9 electrons because that's its atomic number. It also has 9 protons. So if we draw that out, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 9 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's do the same thing. The first level took 2 electrons. The next level is going to take 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it doesn't even fill that next level. So to make that happen, it's going to need to pick up an extra electron in order to fill that level and complete the octet rule. So this means, again, these all cancel out, right, into a neutral charge, and then what's left is this positive charge. So fluorine's ion is F in a negative. I mean, it's really 1 negative, but we don't write the 1 because, we don't write 1s. So its ion is 1 negative. Now, if it had been 2, we would have written 2 negative, but it's only 1. Okay, so now we're going to look at electron configurations. So to do that, we need our periodic table. And our periodic table looks like this. Okay, so let's say we want to do the electron configuration for, let's do magnesium again. So here's magnesium right here. And remember, we're going to look at this in rows. So this is row 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your S block. This is the P block. This is our D block, and this is the F block. So to get to magnesium, it's like driving a car. So you're going to take your car and you're going to start driving through the S's. And that's level 1, and you went through 2 S's, so 1 S2. Then you're going to go through level 2 S block. You went through both elements. Go through all the way through the P's. So that's still level 2. You went through P, and you went through all 6. Now you're getting into 3S, but you're going to stop at the second element, so 3S2. And that is the entire electron configuration for it. Now remember, the D block doesn't start at 4D, it starts at 3D, which you can find on your chart. And then you can also do something called the noble gas configuration, which means that you're going to back up to the most recent noble gas you went through. So in this case, it was neon. So you would write in braces neon, and then you would pick up where you left off. And the next level after neon was 3S2. And you're done.